Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today you're joining us at Golf Repairs for You in Derbyshire with Sam, where we're going to be testing a fake versus real shaft which we bought from AliExpress, and we've got the specialist with us.
Hopefully.
So you might have watched the last video we did where we obviously bought some fake gear from Temu, and it was such a surprise on actually, you know, people like myself, it could easily fell through net and you could get a bit confused between real and fake. But today we're actually going to be testing components, so testing a fake versus real shaft. First of all, let's show you these two shafts because I couldn't believe it when I first saw it. So these are the two shafts. We've got the Tour AD Graphite Design AD. I mean, how much would the real version cost?
Yeah, I mean, so RP I think is $325 for the genuine one. So obviously it's, you know, a very high price point.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's, you know, knowing what to look for really. That's the main differences.
And let me tell you guys, this shaft cost £25 off AliExpress with £25 delivery, so £50. So 1/6 of the price. Now, first things first, if these weren't side by side, we said off camera that me and Dan wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You would, I guess.
Yeah, only because I see him, you know, day to day. But like I said, it's very hard to spot unless you know what to look for.
It's very hard to spot. I mean, my concern about the fake stuff is it's people that are not buying it on like second and third maybe hand and not realising it's fake.
Yeah.
You know, it's a concern because I can't believe how good they, you know, how real it looks. But let's test it.
Yeah.
So we've got, what launch mount are you using?
Foresight.
So we're going to be using a Foresight quad. Obviously, I'll give you my feedback on how the shaft feels in comparison. But more importantly, we're going to have a look at the numbers, aren't we?
Yeah, and just see if they vary.
To see how it actually performs. What are you checking for here, Sam?
Just checking the swing weight. Like I said, this is a genuine one. So with the weights that are in it at the minute, it's coming up at just under D5.
Right.
So basically, if people don't know what swing weight is, it's basically the balance point of a club. There's no real preference, it's just whatever feels right for you.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's so many ways that the swing weight can go up or down, you know, shaft length, grip, you know, weight in the head, the profile of a shaft, there's loads of factors really. So like I said, we're just going to see now if, you know, with it not being a genuine shaft, is it actually, you know, the same weight range as the genuine one? So yeah, we'll see now. So that's...
So that would be D5?
That's basically D5, yeah.
And that's a real one?
Yeah. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Just got to... swap.
How much difference could this have on performance?
What, the actual swing weight?
Yeah.
Quite a lot, you know, from what I've seen. You know, some people have come in with, you know, very heavy swing weights, you know, kind of E1 range, which is like a sledgehammer basically.
Yeah.
You know, I had a guy not too long ago, he was only swinging at kind of 78 mile an hour, so quite slow, and his swing weight was E1, and he said, I can't really feel it, and I said, I'm not surprised, it's, you know, it's just way too heavy. So as soon as we went to a more comfortable swing weight, easier to use, you know, performance went up a lot.
I'm being really naive here, but can you change that swing weight quite easily or not?
You can, yeah, so definitely with drivers, because you've got the, like, you know, for example, PXG, you've got 3 weight ports.
Right.
So like I said, it's so easy to kind of change the swing weight.
Right.
So you could have, you know, one, say that Tour AD, for example, that could go from, you know, C9 to E1 as an example, quite easily with different weights.
So with this test today, are you able to make the swing weight the same?
We can do, yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, so then it's a fair comparison then, yeah, that's fine. Okay. That's interesting.
So this is the fake one?
This is a fake one. Yeah, it's gone heavier.
It's heavier?
Yeah. Let's see how much heavier, but a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, so it's gone up to D6.
So, you know, if you were thinking that this test couldn't be, you know, like for like test, it really is going to be like for like, because we're even going to get the swing weight matching. So we're going to hit both these clubs in the same swing weight. We've got the same length shafts, basically. It's fake versus real.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that feels a lovely shaft. You can definitely feel a good quality shaft, can't you? Do you sell many exotic shafts?
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Just better performance.
I think I'll have this one. So what we're going to do, shall we hit about 5 with each club?
Yeah.
That'll give us a good comparison. Or 5 with each shaft. We're going to use the same head. That were resembles what I was like yesterday, that one. It's a lovely looking head, that, isn't it? That's Gen 6.
Yeah, Gen 6 0311.
Oh, 311. How much are these?
About 469 retail. So not too bad. Not
No.
you know, compared to like say TaylorMade title and stuff like that.
Where did that ball go?
Might be in the screen.
That didn't feel the best strike.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Right, one more. Let's see if we can get a really good one. You've got a great setup here, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, tried to hit it too hard. Maybe we should delete that one.
Yeah, delete that.
We'll leave it in the video, guys. We're not, but I think for the testing and the results, any sort of anomaly swings.
Yeah, so normally when I'm fitting, if anyone's hit a bad shot in terms of swing, then we'll take an ag. It'll just affect the numbers too much.
One more. Don't hit it that hard. That's a bit better.
Yeah, not too bad.
Right, the moment of truth now. Can't wait for this one. What is the fake £25 shaft going to be like? Which looks incredible, guys, to be fair, for what it is. So this will be interesting. So how are you going to swing weight it? Because you said it were, did you say the fake was D6 or 7?
Yeah, about D6. It's just a little bit heavier. So I'll only need to take out a fraction out of the
So you're taking the weight out of the head?
Yeah. Yeah, so we try and keep it as neutral as we can, again, just so it's a fair comparison, basically. I think it'll be out here.
What, I mean, obviously, like, how would you fit swing weight for someone? And is it a feel thing? Or?
Yeah, it's just feel, basically. Right. It's a preference, and like I said, it's some people don't know any different, really. Yeah. Some people just think this is what their club's meant to feel like. Yeah. Until they physically then try heavier and lighter, they just then feel what they is a better option for them.
That's really interesting.
And like I said, you'll see the numbers improve as well. A lot of times, you know, path can change, face angle can change, strike location.
So could a certain swing weight help a certain shot? Like if let's say for instance I was pulling it left, would it help?
Heavier helps. So a lot of times if you go heavier, a lot of times it does help you hit it more right. So obviously sometimes when you go too heavy, you hit it, you know, too far right.
Why have I never had a specialist fitting? Guys, that's a question we've got to ask ourselves, because I think, you know, I'm learning a lot today. I've played, you know, I've been playing golf over 20 years. I've worked in golf industry a long time, but I've never been into this much depth in sort of club fitting and building.
Yeah, I like to go in depth, definitely. So I had a 10 gram before, so I've gone to 7.5 gram. And the swing weight should be basically exactly the same, so that'll be fine.
Well, I certainly felt when I swung that club in D5 that I felt comfortable with it. It felt nicer to swing than my own club. So before we go, I'd definitely love to see what my swing weight is in my driver.
Yeah, we can take a look. Yeah, so then I come up the same, so basically D5, which is what it was before.
Is it quick enough just to put that on there?
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah, so yours is light. Have you got a mid-sized grip?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be why. Because it's heavier, it drops the swing weight. So yours is coming up at basically D2.5, which is pretty standard. Industry standard is D2.
Right.
So obviously you've got a 70X, so it's heavier. That would make the swing weight go up. Then mid-sized grip drops it. So that's why it's kept very similar. But again, you know, you've got 2 weight ports there.
Right.
So I've got the kit for both, so it's dead easy just to, you know, manipulate even the centre of gravity of the head, basically. Like I said, if you wanted, say, drop the spin, you go lighter there, heavier there, that helps the spin drop.
Sam's the man. He's 1 hour away from Sheffield. Why have we never been down?
But yeah, it's crazy how in depth you can go. So yeah, if you check the torque for it now, so hold the head and twist the grip, you'll be able to feel the shaft twist.
Yeah, that is.
You can even see it. So because it's not a genuine shaft, generally it's cheaper material, so the torque's a lot higher.
Right.
Which, like I said, a lot of times it's just not as stable. You know, it's too much rotation in the face.
I've definitely never felt that much torque in a shaft before.
Yeah, it's just when it's cheaper materials, basically.
Your first swing felt normal.
Just need to change the cap.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Why does it feel softer?
It's because of this.
What?
Just because it's cheaper materials. Because it's, you know, there won't be as high a content of carbon, basically. So like I said, it's just.
So the swing weight's nothing to do with why it's feeling like. I thought if the swing weight was D5 in both that it'd feel the same flex. That's not. I'm mistaking that.
Yeah, like I said, because you got the swing weight, but then because the shaft's just not as good quality, you can just feel that it's softer, basically.
Oh wow! I can feel it straight away.
Yeah.
I can feel it straight away.
Well, you can see the spin go up.
Yeah. I mean, it looks incredible to the eye, doesn't it, for a fake? But I could feel it straight away.
When you get here,
yeah,
you feel it. It just doesn't load correctly, basically.
Do you know what would be interesting? I know, obviously, you can go forever with these videos, but would a mid to handicap feel that?
Yeah, that'd be.
Do you think they could feel it, or do we need to?
Again, I think it depends on the individual. Same for swing weight. Some people can't feel the difference.
I mean, some people you can put 2 different clubs in there and they can't even feel the difference.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it will be an interesting one.
But interesting to see what these results are, guys. I mean, I know it don't feel particularly well, but who knows? It could beat the real shaft.
Yeah.
Let's see. But it definitely felt like a piece of licorice to me, that. It feels like the head is all over the place.
Yeah, that's the torque, basically. It's just rotating too much. And straight away, you can see the numbers, it's just spinning more.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, a telltale sign, really, of a cheaper end shaft.
And I'm going to be honest with you, and this is no disrespect to my shaft, I'm not even going to name it, but this feels more like my shaft, like as though mine's got too much twist.
Right, okay.
Because I obviously feeling that really good high quality one felt stable through the swing, whereas I'm feeling what I'm probably feeling with my own shaft at the minute, how it's like I don't feel as much control.
Yeah.
It feels like maybe I ain't got the right shaft, I don't know. How many is that? 3?
That's 3, yeah.
Right, 2 more. I feel as though like it's going to come down to luck on whether I hit this well or not. Do you know, like they just definitely feels loose.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. It feels a bit like I've got a bit less control of what's going on. Be interesting to compare them. So we're just looking at these numbers, guys. There's some interesting results, actually.
Yeah, like I said, if you look at the numbers, you can see that the ball speed's actually a little bit quicker on the fake shaft. But you could argue because it's a bit softer, it's just kicking a bit more, so that can create the power. But, you know, the main noticeable thing is like the launch and spin. Definitely higher launch and spin than the real one, which is just making you lose that distance basically.
Yeah.
So like I said, 5 yards total. Dispersion's not as good either.
Yeah.
Which a lot of, again, I think that is the torque, just with the face rotating. It's not as consistent with kind of keeping the face square.
What I'm surprised at is that with the real driver, the ball speed's less, but the distance is more.
Yeah,
so it's more efficient, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more efficient. Like I said, it's the main thing is the spin. Anything that spins too much, you're just going to get it stalling, and you're just going to lose that distance.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, definitely you can see that the genuine one is the better shaft.
But if you look at the side angle as well on the real one, it's like nearly half.
Yeah,
of the
definitely.
fake. So if you're trying to get accuracy,
yeah,
we would have to say obviously the better graphite or the better build shaft is.
Yeah, it's just what you pay for at the end of the day. High quality material just keeps it stable, more control, better feel. It just is what it is really.
So, I mean, that's been very interesting because we basically, me and Dan unboxed some Temu stuff, and for us, like, we thought that the fake Golf Pride grips were, a lot of the subscribers even said, they would buy them.
Yeah.
But I think what they said is when it comes down to heads and shafts and the real components, like, not just rubber, they wouldn't be prepared to buy them unless there was absolutely great on, performance. But I think from them results, it's quite clear to see that, you wouldn't want to sacrifice that amount of performance.
No, it's just not worth it at the end of the day. Like I said, if it's affecting your game, then there's no point going down that road really.
So, guys, I hope you're enjoying these videos. I hope you're enjoying these comparisons. We're going to be going and testing now in a separate video a fake head versus a real head, and I can assure you when I saw this fake head, I was absolutely blown away, even down to the head cover being so real. And let's test that, see what that's like. And I think just be aware, guys, there's a lot of fakes out on the market, and from what I've seen today, I'm blown away how real they look.
Yeah.
Just be aware. What my biggest worry is, it's not people going on Temu and AliExpress and these places and buying one. It's people who are buying them to sell, and then you getting, obviously, buying it off Facebook or buying it off eBay and buying a product that you think is real and then getting this performance. Yeah. Because it'd be quite easy for someone to sell these shafts at £150.
Yeah, exactly.
You think you've got a great bargain and you've got a fake.
Yeah, like I said, unless you've got one side by side, it's very hard to tell.
Yeah.
But like I said, there is subtle differences, so it's just doing some research and just keeping an eye out really, and just making sure you're buying a genuine product.
Definitely. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video. Go and check Sam out. I'm going to put his tags in now. I mean, he's 1 hour from where I live, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that could get down here and see you, isn't there?
Yeah,
definitely.
And
I'm blown away that, obviously, I brought my TaylorMade driver in today. We've strolled upon talking about swing weight, and if needed be, you could adjust that because you've got all the kit here.
Yeah.
So it might not be that you even need to buy a complete new club. You might just be able to get a shaft or upgrade your swing weights to fine-tune your own equipment.
Yeah, definitely.
So there's a lot on service down here, and we're going to be going into your workshop later in another video to show you around, because I mean, you've got a great setup here.
Yeah, thank you.
And I think we'll share that with you guys. So guys, we'll see you in a few days' time, and watch out for them fakes. Bye.